And next up on MTV.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
We start with Lucy, a strong girl with a heart of gold. If she wasn't studiously studying, she was planning her next adventure. Throughout my time in the field, it's hard to say if I've ever seen a harder worker than Lucy. Not only was she smart, she was active to no end. Biking, hiking, skiing, climbing, running, lifting, you name it. Next, there's Allie. This spirited roomie was one of the smoothest dancers within the house. Her passion for music was animatedly expressed through her daily activities. You could often find Allie making kick-ass quesadillas in the kitchen or getting her hair cut. Although she was a fascinating subject to document, she was keenly aware of any camera.
Delete it! That's not fair!
Moving on, we find exhibit Ava Flav, or Ava, younger sister to roomie Rachel. It was repeatedly observed that this lovely creature had a creative mind. The inside of our house was decorated with the most inspiring faces, all in which Ava painted. Along with her knitting and crazy accordion playing, Ava could be found pedaling around town on her one and only bike with a blue box on it. Rachel, who is best friends with sister Ava, has the most wonderful laugh you will hear. Throughout the year, it was Rachel in which the roomies turned to for wisdom, or for fashion advice. Outfits on point, Rachel would always be moving, dancing, cooking, singing, and much more. She'd tango with you into infinity. On to Rhiannon, a roomie that I was familiar with before this year. If it wasn't jokes, then it was dancing. And if it wasn't dancing, it was food. Self-proclaimed foodie, Rhiannon was the go-to food critic, even going as far to criticize Bellingham's top institution, AB Crepes. Rhiannon was your girl who would tell it straight. She was a no BS kind of lady. This next roomie is as chill as they get. Emma juggles around work, play, and recreation, all while maintaining an insanely high grade point average. It was this roomie that made the mistake of following me as I attempted to guide at Mount Baker ski area. Her ACL paid for it. Nevertheless, she prevailed and still managed to be a badass. Speaking of badass, the style icon of the house was Leah. Before my time at the boiler, I had never met anyone who could rock overalls better than Leah. Tall, graceful, and a visionary, it was no wonder that fellow roomie Cooper had fallen for her. All the roomies had fallen for her. She had a fresh sort of humor that would always keep you laughing. Finally, we had Cooper, the one man in the house. He had a laugh that could match roomie Rachel's. You could find him at almost any time of the day, making music or spending hours with his girlfriend Leah. He was the roomie that you would have 2-hour conversations with and walk away mind-blown. With the incredible way his mind works, it's a wonder how he's not a star yet. All those moments I shared with the roomies made me realize that they were going to be lifelong friends. Even now, as we all move into new dwellings, we continue to treasure the bonds we made. It's not very common to move into a house filled with 8 other people and still come out saying that you forever want to be their friends. But it happened to us, and throughout it all, I've been so lucky to be a roomie.